Hello, hello. Welcome back to Smart AF, the show where we cut through the noise and give you the facts straight up. Today, we're talking about HRT. It's trending everywhere, but just because something is a trend doesn't mean it's right for everyone. Quick note before we dive in. A lot of experts now call it MHT, which stands for menopausal hormone therapy. It's the same thing, just a more accurate name. But since most people still say HRT, that's what I'll use here. So, HRT is basically replacing the estrogen your body stops making. And if you still have a uterus, you'll also need a form of progesterone to protect the lining. There are two main types: systemic HRT, which comes as a patch, pill, gel, or spray, and helps with hot flashes, night sweats, sleep, and bone density; and local estrogen, which is usually a cream, tablet, or ring used in the vagina to help with dryness, painful sex, or urinary symptoms. The benefits are real. For many people, HRT is the single most effective way to treat moderate to severe hot flashes, improve sleep, and ease vaginal symptoms. It also helps protect your bones while you're on it. But it is not a miracle longevity hack. Major guidelines say don't use it to prevent heart disease, dementia, or to stay young. Now let's talk about risks. The biggest study on this, the Women's Health Initiative, showed that combined estrogen and progestin therapy slightly increased the risk of things like breast cancer, stroke, blood clots, and heart events. We're talking small absolute numbers, but real risks. On the flip side, estrogen alone, which is only given to people without a uterus, didn't increase breast cancer and may even have lowered it, though it still carried risks like stroke or clots. Timing and how you take it matters. Starting HRT before age 60 or within 10 years of menopause tends to be safer than starting much later. And using estrogen through the skin, like a patch or gel, seems to carry a lower clot risk than taking it as a pill. If you have a uterus, you need progesterone as well, and doctors have safe options for that. And let's talk about testosterone, because that one's confusing. Testosterone is not part of standard HRT, but sometimes it's used for women in the or menopause stage, mainly to treat low sexual desire that isn't helped by estrogen alone. Right now, there isn't an FDA-approved testosterone product for women in the US, so doctors may prescribe it off-label in very low doses. In countries like New Zealand and the UK, testosterone gels or creams can sometimes be prescribed for this purpose too. It's not a cure-all, and it's not meant for muscle building, weight loss, or anti-aging. Guidelines stress that testosterone therapy should only be considered if loss of sexual desire is really affecting quality of life, and it should always be carefully monitored to avoid side effects like acne, hair growth, or voice changes. It's also very important to know who should be careful. If you have a history of breast or endometrial cancer, unexplained bleeding, blood clots, stroke, severe liver disease, or certain migraines, HRT might not be right for you. That doesn't mean you're out of options. There are effective non-hormonal medications like certain antidepressants, gabapentin, and even a new drug called fezolinetant that can help with hot flashes. At the end of the day, here's how to think about HRT without the hype. What's your goal? Hot flashes, sleep, vaginal dryness, bone protection, sexual health? What's your personal risk profile? Age, health history, family history? What's the safest route and lowest dose that works for you? And how often will you check in with your doctor to make sure it's still serving you? Lately, I've seen a wave of fancy-looking and seriously overpriced products being marketed to women's vaginas and hormones. Moisturizers, supplements, oils, pills, all promising to restore vaginal health or make menopause easier. But here's the truth. Nothing works as well as the simple prescription products you can get from your doctor. In New Zealand, many are fully funded, and if you live elsewhere, they're usually still cheaper than these wellness products. This whole marketing frenzy even has a name now: Menowashing. And yes, I'm looking at you, Goop, with your $90 Madam Ovary menopause vitamins, which, by the way, are basically unavailable now. Happy Mammoth with your Hormone Harmony blends, Kindra, Womaness, and even LYMA with its $150 a month miracle powder. If there were miracle pills, we'd actually be prescribed those in our doctor consultations, not in Instagram ads. So your best bet is to make an appointment with your doctor and decide together what treatment is best for you. HRT can be life-changing for the right person, but it isn't for everyone. It's a powerful medicine, not a wellness trend. The smartest move is to talk to your clinician about your symptoms and your goals and make a decision together about what is best for you. That's it for today's episode of Smart AF. And remember, making informed decisions are your right. So before you believe the hype, get Smart ASF. See you soon. Thanks for listening. Do you know someone that can use this info? Please share this video with them. If you found this interesting, a thumbs up and subscribe would be awesome. And tap that bell so you never miss an update.